Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Ought to be a good one here between the American League's Houston Astros and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's going to be a premier pitch. Into the box, Jose Altuve. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Herrera on the run. One away. So stepping in, George Springer. Here comes the first pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he's safe. So striding forward now, Alex Bregman. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. In there, and it's 0-1. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss at a ball down. Springer at third with two away. In the air now out to right field. Williams is under it. And that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's 0 for 4. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Misses above the zone for a ball. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. One out, nobody on. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he is out on the tag. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Reddick has a read on it. He makes the play. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball and gone up into the second deck. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick.
Right fielder, John.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So striding in, Garrett Cole. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Reddick leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And now the runner's trying for third. The tag gets 1. On to first as they get the double play. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. Set to lead off the home half of the second. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. The kids are buying his jerseys.
High in the air out to center field. Springer is under it, and he makes at the plate. Yuli Gurriel. Here's the first pitch to him. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve, reigning batting champion in the American League. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. The relay, and Altuve is into third base with a triple. Riding in once again, George Springer. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. The 0-1. Scorched to third. Franco has it. The tag by Ramos, and they got him at home plate. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. First delivery to him on the way. Runners on the move for second. Back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in, number 24. He readies for his first plate appearance. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss for strike 1. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
He throws him on the fastball there. Scott Kingery becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Jake Arrieta is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out. So here's Carlos Correa now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Breaking ball in for a strike.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Popped high in the air. And this is taken in for the second out. So coming to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. First pitch is a sinker. 2 out, nobody on. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch. Hit hard to third. Throw to first in plenty of time and decided. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. This is on the ground over to first. And the Phillies are into the hit column. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. Over to first, Cole, and they got him. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll step off and try and reset. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. There is Altuve. He'll whip this one to first in time. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off-speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see two pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Striding in for Houston, Garrett Cole. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone! Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And now pitch on the way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 3 runs already home here. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. This is line to left. Number 24 is there, and he has it for the out. Here's George Springer. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Drilled to first. Hoskins has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Alex Bregman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he lays off there, 1-0. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. And it's 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he strikes him out here. Settling in now, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Pickoff move to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss. And the runner's breaking for third. Hit well on the ground to first. And the decision to take a shot at third backfires as he's in there safely. At the plate, Michael Franco. And their runners at the corners now. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Up around the face.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Number 24.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reddick has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. Ready for another chance? Scott Kingery. First time up, he went down looking. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches?
And we'll have to leave it. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Evan Gattis now standing in. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little dribbler up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself. And the digging in, Jake Arrieta. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Jake Arrieta.
And that misses inside 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And the pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. High and deep to right. Reddick looks up. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And right into the shift. The tag, and he is out. Ready once again, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Ramos.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gonzalez moves over. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. 2 for 2 with a triple.
Josh Reddick.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next up for the Stros, Garrett Cole. He singled his last time up.
Cole.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone. First delivery to him on the way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Waiting on it, the left fielder, and that ends the inning. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Way in front of a great slider that time. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ballgame. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Hit in the air out toward left. Gonzalez on the move. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Now to the plate, Maikel Franco. It was a walk in his last trip. Missed with a breaking ball. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Leading off the inning, Jose Altuve as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Hits this one hard the other way, and that is through into right field for a single. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. He's set and the pitch. There goes Altuve. Popped him up. Franco is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Runner goes for second. And, in fact, he'll just look him back to the bag. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Eighth inning. 4-1 is our score. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the...
Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. Now the 2-0 home. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Got him, and he goes down. Into the box now, number 24. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hector Rondon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Count 0-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And in steps Scott Kingery. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. And now pitch on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gonzalez is there, and he'll make. Here's Carlos Correa now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Swinging a liner back through the box. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. The ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Now at the plate, Evan Gattis. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And he'll be back in standing up. First offering on its way. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Williams is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Marwin Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Correa breaking for second. Swing and a little tapper. Correa, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Runner going a second time. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Ground ball right side. To his left, Hernandez. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. So digging in now, Josh Reddick. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Men on third with two down. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez from the outfield grass. Throw to first will get him easily in the side. So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Roberto Osuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Osuna is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Pulled toward right center field. Springer is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. Pitch on the way. And it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. And he fouls this one off. Philly down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Digging in now, Shohei Ohtani. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Angels, right fielder, Shohei Ohtani.
First pitch on its way. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. And now for the Angels, number 6, leadoff man at third following the triple to kick things off. So he'll try to bring him home here. A bouncer to the left side. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. And no swing apparently, ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
I got to count 2-2.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's Justin Upton now. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once. 0-1 the count. And he misses with it 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
Hernandez.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Jose Bautista. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Lifetime history with the Drissimar d'Espagne. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Ohtani waits on it. And that's the third out. Ready now for L.A., Andrelton Simmons. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. To short. Kingery's there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Standing in, Jose Fernandez.
Number 20.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge. but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. Here's Caleb Coward. His past line against Aaron Nola. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. He'll go to the bag for 1. Relay to first in time. Leading off the inning, Reese Hoskins. And they'll need him to get something going here. Short, hit hard. Simmons has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now in the box, Maikel Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. He's got it, and very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. Up next will be Nick Williams. Lifetime history with the Drissimar d'Espagne. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and can you believe it? Coming to the plate now, number 37. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
Number 37.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Here's the first pitch to him. Up around the face.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get in.
Well, the play's been made, and that. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. And in steps Scott Kingery. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out. So here now is the pitcher, Aaron Nola. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Little chopper back to the mound. And he'll step on first for the out. Now at the plate, number 6. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Second baseman, number 6.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Upton, or simply J-Up, he's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. 2 balls and a strike. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for out number 2.
Up next for the Angels.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Hit on the ground to short. Kingery's there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Bautista looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's set. Here it comes. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is Upton. And that one is gone. Standing in, Odubel Herrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And there are 2 away now. Striding in, Mike Del Franco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And it's fouled away. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball. Stepping up now, Jose Fernandez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Number 20.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
1 strike.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Stepping into the box, Caleb Coward. 0-1 the count. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up, ball 1. And a fastball just a bit high. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The batter.
Stepping in, number 37. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Now they tag him out between second and third, and it's a double play. So here's the Angels pitcher, Odrisamer Despaigne, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is. Now at the plate, Nick Williams. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Right fielder, Williams.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-2. Misses above the zone for a ball. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Striding into the box, Wilson Ramos looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping into the box, Scott Kingery. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a swinging bunt up the line.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not.
And he'll get there in plenty of time. Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1. Popped him up. Hernandez ranging into the outfield. 1 down. Digging in and looking for more, number 6. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control, 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Bouncer up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down. 2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
A little bouncer. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Williams is there, and he'll put it away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Ready now, Jose Bautista comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. Throw won't get him. From the stretch. Hernandez, the runner at second with 1 away. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Runner goes for third. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Runner breaks for third. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now a spin and a throwback to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Runner in scoring position with 2 down. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Nope.
A ball and a strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Trout looks up. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Hit hard up the middle. And a super play to gun his man down. Digging in once again, Justin Upton. No hits to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. And he chased it in the dirt. Ramos gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Upton is retired, and there's 1 away. In now is Andrelton Simmons. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's a little chopper to the right side. To his left, Hernandez. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in, Jose Fernandez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear.
And the center fielder is under it. Ready for another shot now, Maikel Franco. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Third baseman.
Number 31 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the move is Trout. But he won't get there. It falls in. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Up next will be Nick Williams. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. First pitch coming, here it is. A high fastball is in there. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. And there's 1 down now. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you can work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. And in steps Scott Kingery. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ramos, base runner at first with 1 out. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Ball's there, and he is out at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And there he goes towards second. And look out. Oh, that got him. And anytime you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Ohtani. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1. Now 2 runs have scored. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Fouled off. 4 runs here in this half inning. Another full count offering on its way. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He loses him on ball 4. Ready to take his hacks again, Odubel Herrera, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to second for the force out. Here's Caleb Coward. He'll start us off in the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So stepping in, number 37, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Popped him up. Kingery takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jose Alvarez. He's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 0-1 the count. Cole Calhoun will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Yanked on the ground down the line. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Trout to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double. At the plate, Michael Franco. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Ready with the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So striding forward now, Wilson Ramos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry and foul, though it had the home run distance. Behind 0-2 now. Hoskins on third with 2 out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Another try at 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the... So the lineup flips over and digging in, Shohei Ohtani. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, when you're out there trying to wrap up a CG, a complete game, you definitely don't want to start the leadoff guy with 3 straight balls.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bautista has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, number 6. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Hit hard back up the middle, and Trout has himself a base hit. So still 2 away, and Justin Upton will bat next. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. 1-0 the count. Fastball at 88 that time, a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Angels down to their last strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Bautista. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why.